Hi, Lori Craig with Split Coast Stampers. Thanks for joining us. Today I'm going to be talking about a product that has really made my stamping life a little bit easier the last couple of years. Storage and space utilization is something that I think so many people struggle with, especially when I made the move from wood-mounted stamps to the more popular trend now of cling-mounted stamps. It became, how do I use them? How do I store them? And so I wanted to show you a product that I've been using the last couple of years called EZMount Static Cling. It is a mounting cushion that you apply to stamp sets that you purchase that come to you on an unmounted sheet of rubber like this one. So the first thing, I'm just going to show you exactly how to use it. This is my unmounted sheet of rubber images here. Normally we would trim those out. We would need a way to adhere them to our acrylic block. So I have washed the back of this sheet of rubber with just a mild soap and water and let it air dry, just to remove any oil or residue that's left from the stamp press. And I have a piece of EZMount mounting cushion. It's got a foam in the middle, a foam cushion in the middle. One side has got a high-tack adhesive when I pull the paper away, and if I pull away the paper side that is plain white, I'm left with a cling cushion that will adhere to my acrylic blocks here. Always best when you're working with the mounted cling, the EZMount cling, to work with your stamp sheet left in a hole. Really save yourself a headache, and don't think, okay, well, I'm going to save some space if I trim these images first. You're going to really make the job quite a bit harder for yourself. So you need the cushion, you need your stamp set that you want to trim out, and a pair of craft scissors. These are made by Tonic. And I'm just going to lay my stamp set down on my piece of EZMount, and I'm going to trim out just about the same size as my stamp set. I'm going to peel away the cling, or the paper wrapper. I'm going to take my sheet of rubber image and I'm going to lay that down right onto the EZMount. Be careful to kind of be flat and eliminate any air bubbles. Very easy, okay? And then the preferred method from this point is just a matter of cutting my individual stamps out. This is something that stampers have been doing for years. A lot of times you would purchase the stamps. They would come to you just like this with a foam, and then you would attach them to a wood block, so no difference. The main thing that I'd like to point out is that it's easiest to cut straight up and down. I never curve my scissors to cut around an image, because what happens is you'll end up with your scissor blade at an angle, and you'll end up undercutting your stamps. And if you have small images, sometimes that can really make a difference in the quality of the impression that you get, because you have undercut away a portion of your foam, and that means that your stamp, once it's adhered to the acrylic block, will rock back and forth. Mostly that happens with small images, but it's always best to just use your scissors and cut straight 90-degree angle cuts. These scissors are really nice because they'll let you get into a super tight spot on your images if the plate has images pushed really close together. In this case, I'm going to cut far away from my actual image, and then I have this in a smaller, more manageable piece that I'm just going to do straight perpendicular cuts on the actual image and get this trimmed out. Getting up to the stamped image but not touching it. Okay. And there I have my first image from this set cut out, and just peel away the white paper from the back. And it is completely ready to adhere to my acrylic block and start stamping. Easy, nice, reusable. This continues to hold its static cling. I don't have any problems with the EZMount losing its stickiness or its adherence to the acrylic block. Once you've trimmed your entire set and you've made this fabulous stamping project with your cling-mounted stamps on an acrylic block, you've got to figure out what you're going to do to store them. That did at first present a challenge for me until I realized that Sunday International also produced an EZMount stamp storage panel. It's just a hard piece of rigid cardboard, and it's coated on each side so that it will actually hold cling-mounted stamps. So really nice way to keep your sets together. Let's get these on here and show you kind of how I do it. Sometimes a little game to get all the pieces situated. And I like to stick the small pieces, the little small stamped images, into the middle of the card to kind of keep everything held together. But as you can see, they'll stick, they don't fall off. Nice way to store them. And they've got 3-ring binder holes in the side of each one, and that's designed so that you can put them into these stamp storage cases. So you're able to keep different companies together or keep your stamps separated by theme. Just a real nice way to be able to stamp and store with a lot of sets in a small amount of space.